Hearts going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So, it is time to let them at it.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
And this is now today's lineup.
Hearts have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
So that's got things underway. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. Another rendition of this never-ending feud. It will never lose its significance.
Shinji Ono had a very decent spell in Rotterdam, didn't he, Peter?
Decent chance! And he's found the net!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Goal! After 4 minutes is number 25.
So changes already, that is a bit of a surprise. Change being made here presumably to tighten their defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Oh, good-looking ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. He's a sharp little ball here. Now, the less said about that pass, the better. Low.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Castolo. Now it's Bamba. Thinks about the shot. Pasla. Obita. Low.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now he's off and running. Oh, Red, nice interception. Obita. Over to the right flank. And it's Paslak. Showing good feet. Oh, that was brilliantly defended. And it's been taken short. Hangs in across. Well read, and the danger is averted. Hearts have the chance to go the other way. Oh no. Can he get it through? Look at the space here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Hearts have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Castolo. Driving forward. That's going to go a long way. And claimed it back swiftly. To Ono. He's had a shot! There's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
After 35 minutes.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
We're looking at a different game now.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
He's got his range wrong there. Oh no. Five minutes till the break. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Delivered low. Defending of the desperate variety. Paslak. He slings it in, and he can clear it away.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Paslak. Oh, sweet feet. Oh no.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shoots! They scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Hearts are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So there was the first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Hearts are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 18. Coming on.
Here is the first touch of the second half.
Number 15.
But he's forced to go back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Obita. It's a really well-measured ball. Paslak. Oh, it's played into the area. And the keeper beats it away. Castolo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's good running with the ball. Crunching tackle. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Just the keeper in his way. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Castolo certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Castolo does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Paslak. Oh no, that's really well manoeuvred. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. low. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Just about up to the hour now. Hearts still have the cards to affect this game. Tries to play it through.
Hibernian really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Out towards the flank. Obita. Pasla. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Alaba. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has been cut short. Spread out to the left. What a throw in. Hibs can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Substitutions taking place.
Out of play for a throw. He's in a great position here. Drills one in. And he's heaved it away.
Hibernian really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Looking for options for movement. Played in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Pressing high and with purpose. Almost there, but it's cold sweats all round. Oh, it's come loose. Over to the right flank. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one.
Hibernian really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
This looks promising. Tries to cross. That has been knocked clear.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that's neat. Aimed at the far side. Terrific effort!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It is close, but that is the last of it. Hearts win it, and it's a big win, and they can look back on a job well done. Castolo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time.
Job well done.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, he's burst through! Good running, strong and purposeful. Opts for safety. Alaba. Oh no, that's a cute ball. Oh, important interception. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's made its way to him. That's put pay to the danger. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And he's running through. Knocks it into space. It's out for a goal kick. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. That's really good defending. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. That's headed upfield. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's had a shot! And he's done it! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Hearts have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Corner then. Looking here to chip it through. Dundee United have the chance to go the other way. Dundee United are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
And that's been drilled in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Succumbs to the pressure. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he is going into that little black book. Hearts can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Substitution in progress.
Hearts have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Lovely feet. Elects to cross. Oh, great leap! Against the crossbar. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, was he a little smarter then, Peter, than he needed to be? I'm not sure he needed to cut it as fine as he did. He had enough of the goal to aim at.
Now it's Bamba. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Oh no! Now it's Bamba. Oh, what a ball! got 5 minutes till half-time. Castolo. Bamba receives it in a good position here. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, good-looking ball. Good ball, good take.
This is the time you need that pace.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that signals the end of the first period. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Hearts come in leading by just the odd goal.
Half, then. A rocky start,
yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Hearts are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So off we go again.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's looking wide. Bamba, who does have an assist to his name. That has been slung wide. He has found the way through. Bamba! Oh no. Dundee United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Stood up well to him there. Well, they could break here. Hearts are still that goal to the good. Space for him to turn and look. Pass is just off target. Well, there's the clearance. No, again there's no way through. And the shot's on here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Alaba gets over and intercepts.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Hearts do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Uno. Bamba in acres of space out wide. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Number 21 coming on the field is number 7.
And that was nowhere near his best. Knocks it out wide.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And the shot! And no mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Again, that's a terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Coming on the field, number 93, number 14.
Hearts are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
So, what can they make of this? Spread out to the left. And he's managed to get free, tries to cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Hearts can consider themselves just about safe now. Alaba.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
For Bamba. Oh, good spread. Five minutes left on the clock. That's a promising position. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Substitutions taking place.
Pass somewhat off target. Castolo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for the run.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Castolo. And here's the chance to counter. And the referee brings it to a close. Hearts have done their thing. They were driven by a desire to maximise every game, and they have won this one. Castolo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Hearts definitely impressing me here. especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
On screen. Anybody interested
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you.
About to sell like hotcakes.
So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And this is now today's lineup.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And that gets things running. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
That's good play from him.
Bamba, good push. Chance for a shot! Oh, denied, brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's taking no chances there. Oh, important interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Turns back here, probably the best option. Bamba. Tries to pass it through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Shifted upfield. Oh no. And the counter is on. John Jules. Played out to the left flank. Space for him to turn and look. He's looking wide. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's a throw. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Back towards the middle. Quarter of an hour played. Oh no. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Bamba. Oh no. Still goalless. He's had it taken off him. And that is out of play. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's all alone! Decent chance! Goal!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Goal! After 21 minutes is number 6.
Hearts have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And if you have just joined us, still just... And he shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh no, the arch schemer always looking to get the team going. Pass is just off target. Now it's Vardy. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, super ball! Oh no. And here's the chance to counter. Bamba receives it in a good position here. Oh, good finish! But oh, it's offside.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. John Jules. John Jules. That's going to go a long way. And reclaimed it in a trice. Nicely weighted ball. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Now it's Vardy. That's a good ball out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And this is goes for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now, can they get him away? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Hearts clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bamba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Played out towards the right wing. And that's a throw-in. John Jules. Looking for the far post. And that has been knocked clear. And for the first half, that is that. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Hearts go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Hearts are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
So let's get the ball rolling. Hearts currently ahead by the smallest of margins. John Jules strokes it back, looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. They've played it short. Threads one in, and that's played in low. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Hearts have the chance to go the other way. Oh no, and he's had it nicked away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He won't be happy with that one. Oh no. Alaba is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Still just a single goal between the sides. Oh no, currently being consciously targeted.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's fabulous. He's in, one-on-one. Chance! Off the post! And he hits the net! They are cruising. Vardy duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Kilmarnock choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Hearts are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
It's a pretty loose pass. Played out wide. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, good ball. Vardy! It's hit the upright. And they've got rid. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Number 7, coming on to replace him is number 28.
No, he's not getting past him there. Hearts are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. John Jules. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Vardy. Bamba. To Ono. John Jules. He's shifted it to the flank. It's a promising position. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Vardy. Well, they could break here. It's played through for him.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
That is a great pick out. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, good spread. Challenge, but fair enough.
That's good defensive concentration.
That's very neat. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's been taken short. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, well played. Hearts are looking to go forward now. Driving forward. Takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A case now of complete control. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Can he latch on to this? No way through there. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Vardy. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Hearts have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Can he get it through? And a chance! And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Hearts have done the business, grasping what they saw as rightly theirs. Maximum points. Vardy claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Thank you,
so that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all.
You